Good morning, everyone. So, today our topic of discussion will be steps to unlock transformation, which of course we are taking cognizance of career growth. So, I do believe it's very important for us to evolve, and transformation is very key in whatever thing we are doing. And then if we just can't transform, I don't think we can be able to reach our target goals, because transformation is key in whatever things we are doing. So in my own view, maybe each and every one of us here has his or her own view upon steps or things that you can do, or you can do that can enable your life to be transformed or your career to be transformed. So for me, let me just say for me, the first step for you to transform in your career, first of all, you need to do what we call self-assessment, which of course it's personal introspect. You need to look at yourself, watch yourself, reflect on your skills, and then try to work on some of the things, the areas that you think you lack. So you see, and there are certain ways that we can do this, which of course is like by you reflecting, take by each and every day, look at yourself, maybe like 30 minutes in a day, and then look at the things that you have done where you're performing poorly or where you think you need improvement without anyone telling you. That's how we do something like self-assessment, and it's very, very important. Another thing again is about the last time we spoke about it, which of course it's continuous learning. Because if you want to evolve in your career, I do believe you need to embrace learning, because learning is very important. It's key in whatever thing that you want to do. Learning it's very, very important. So even though it might be soft skills that you're learning, or these certification courses that you do, these are all learning. So you need to embrace it. It doesn't mean because we say learning, it means you need to have a degree, or no, that does not mean. So continuous learning means doing practical work, trying to learn skills or things that would enable you to be working effectively and efficiently in your work. So that's why you should embrace learning. Another thing again, after embracing learning, you need to set goals, because if you are just saying, okay, I'm learning, then you're not setting goals, specific goals, because we have these specific goals that are measurable or achievable and realistic. Then I don't believe you're just, for me, I do believe you're just wasting your time, because you can set goals, and then if they are not specific, and then you cannot be measured them. Because we have seen people are setting goals, maybe they will say, I want to achieve something. Like, for instance, someone say, okay, I want to be a ACC holder within 6 months. How can that be? It's not possible. So 6 months, you say, oh, I want to do the 9 modules in 6 months, and then you think that, wow, can this happen? So you see, these are all the things that you say you want to be. You want to have how many years experience within just. You want to know anything that we are working on within a shorter period of time. These are all not specific. So for you to improve, or for you to grow in your career, you need to really work on this task. Another thing again, yesterday we talk about it, which of course it's about networking. Yeah, it's about networking, for you to be visible, because plenty of people out there, we have so many professionals out there, just like how I mentioned earlier, and even Jalika too mentioned it about it. If you are not visible, people are not seeing you, or you are not open for certain things, I don't think you'll be able to evolve. Trust me, because for you to evolve, it takes a lot. If people are not seeing you, how do you want to evolve? So you need to nurture your relationship with people. You need to expand your network with people. So it's key. It's also key because by you networking with people, that's how you build or be open to new opportunities. Because if somebody might has opportunity that might suit you, but if you are not networking with them, how can you have such opportunity? No, you will never. So another thing again, just like how I said earlier, yesterday, which of it's about you taking risk. I do believe it's about you seeking challenges, because if you are not challenging yourself to grow, you are just based on doing the basic stuff, then trust me, you will not be able to make progress, because challenges are part of life, and I do believe they will be also part of you evolving, part of you making a great start in your career. So for me, these are my own points. Thank you.
Thank you, Noah.
Yeah. Jalika, do you want to give a contribution? Okay, Sepi there? Okay.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, you mentioned some really good points that, I think concluded all of the things that I wanted to say. But yeah, I do agree with you about the networking part. And, it's really important that you have a network, you create a network in a path you are going. It really helps you to for career growth. You can, I think, by knowing people in the field of the career you're doing, and by, I don't know, attending events or something, that's really helpful. And also the thing about learning, you have to always develop your skills. You have to always think what skills your career needs, that you have to improve them. You have to uh, learn them. Maybe don't stop yourself and say, okay, I'm doing my job, and uh, I'm earning money, so I don't need to learn anything else. And I think the other thing is that it's fear. I think you shouldn't be afraid of experiencing or doing new things, because I think most of people are afraid from changes. They are afraid of changes. They think that they want the stability that they have now is enough for them. They don't want to go any further or have any changes. Maybe even they don't like the work that they're doing, but because they earn enough money and everything is okay with the job, they don't do anything. But if you really want to help yourself, you want to improve yourself and the career you're doing, or even if you want to change it to something that you think you like better, you have to not afraid of changing or doing something. Taking risks is really important. And what else I can say? It also identifying your skills, your talents is really important. That you know that in which field, in which part you have talent, and that sometimes you spend a lot of time in something, but at the end you understand that you don't like it or you don't have talent on that, so you just waste your energy and your time. So it's good to identify and realize what are your talents. That's it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much,
Of
Sepide.
course.
Thank you very much. Jalika, hi, Jalika too.
Yes, no, good
Hi,
morning
guys.
again. No, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
morning.
yeah. My contribution is, I think in all of this, mentorship is key, because sometimes, like Sepide said, you be in something, you cannot realize your capability, you cannot realize who you are or what you can do. But if you have a mentor, with effective communication with that person, I think that can unlock growth in anything. It's not even only career. It could be in business, like, for example, um, listening to other people when they talk, their experiences when they share it, you know, making yourself available to certain environment. It's very key,
Yeah.
Your availability is key. Challenging yourself is another key component. Mentorship is very important for somebody to highlight, because sometimes we find ourselves where we shouldn't be, but that's where we are, and that's what we know at that time, not knowing that you have a lot of potentials in you, that somebody can help you to unlock it, to see a wider picture of it, to know that, okay, you can do this, even though you think probably at that time you're limited because of where you are, you're limited because of the circle where you found yourself. So if you have a mentor who will direct you, who will show you what to do, who you can always talk to, relate to, I think to open up, making yourself available is very, very important, because that's the only time they will know what's happening. Asking questions, I think we should also not be shy about it, because some people say, okay, oh, I'm older than that person, or is younger, or is it the boss? No, I don't think I want to. I think we shouldn't scared of limitations, but then if we open up, we have a communication that can help us to unlock, because there are things you might not know, but the other person, on the other hand, know what to do or how to do it. They can help. But can they do that except you talk to them, And like Sepide said, sorry if I'm not pronouncing the name well, we shouldn't be afraid of challenge. I know a change is a difficult thing, changing, say, career or anything, in fact, because as a human being, most of the time when we find ourselves in a particular state or situation or somewhere that we can, it's quickly to adapt to, we've been comfortable. Yeah. So I think if we try to challenge ourselves, open to feedback, that's also is very important, So for me, that's my take.
Thank you very much, Alikato. You made some wonderful point. Thank you very much. Ellie,
Yeah,
wants to
hi
hear.
everyone. Good morning. I hope you are
Hi.
well. I
Yeah.
strongly agree with the Charlie point of view relating to have a mentor. I think it can be the key tools for us to go higher level, because when we have some mentor, usually it is someone who has more experience than us in this particular role, someone who getting through all that process and sometimes they already know what kind of common mistake who starts this career or who want to go up needed to do to unlock that transformation. And have this person can be your colleague, it can be your supervisor, can be the company structure. But if you have that, for sure, you will feel the difference in terms of your career growth. Because sometimes you have limited knowledge. You think you know, you think you have enough information, but many times the challenge is bigger than you can see at that moment, because you are not that experienced, and you should hear and listen to someone else have more experience and guide you which kind of skills you should have, and which kind of attitude you should have to achieve better performance in your day-to-day work. I do agree with all your point of view relating to this topic. And I would like to add, it's very important you define where you want to be, develop that skills you need to be there, and choose the right methodology as well. Because if you don't have the right methodology, maybe you can be in different way. And be consistent, because sometimes think it's not easy. Not every day you are happy doing that thing. Sometimes you feel dismotivated. But if you have that methodology and you are consistent and you really want to be there, you will go even the way is hard. And it's very important sometimes we don't compare our journey and respect our process, because sometimes we force ourselves to compare with someone else and we want to be there. But many times we needed to go through certain mistake and a certain reality and a certain experience to be ready for the next step. You need some time to accept you are not perfect. And during your journey, you may need to down the stairs to fill the gap. And respect this process. Don't rush to achieve the top. Be patient. Learn what you have to learn. Ask for support if you need. And it continues to follow what you want to do for your life. And it's always better to do something every day, even is a little things, than just don't do nothing. Yeah, this is my contribution.
Well, thank you very much, Ellie. Thank you very much. Mariama, do you want to give a contribution?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, you lot have said it all. But just to add on a few things. I mean, of course, we should all try to transform our lives anyway, in our careers or whatever we're doing in life, because the way the world was even 3 years ago or 5 years ago, things are not the same anymore. But some of the things that I think can help you get there, you lot have mentioned already. Number one for me is understanding yourself and knowing the things that you want to achieve. Like it could be, we're mainly talking about career, but just look at yourself as a whole and just understanding your purpose and the things that you want to achieve. So that helps you to focus more on the directions that you want to take or the path that you want to take. So that is very important. And another thing is, Eula have said again, is getting feedback. And yes, you should have a self-reflection where you sit down and look at your strengths and your weaknesses and how you're doing in general. But it's also very important that you get that feedback from other people, because sometimes it's not very clear. It might not be very clear to you. Your strengths and weaknesses might not be very clear to you, or you might be a little bit harsh on yourself sometimes. But people around you might be able to tell you the areas they think you're good at and the areas you can improve on. So you can really decide, that will help you decide the path that you want to take, because sometimes when you know the areas you're good at, you can maybe pick on those areas and continue to develop those areas and enhance your skills around them. Or you can choose to look at your weaknesses as well and work on improving that. So I think that's very, very important. And yeah, just pushing yourself. Don't be very comfortable with wherever you are. If you're trying to grow, make sure that you're continuously trying to learn things and update yourself in that areas. It could be news, it could be people in that area that are doing the same thing or already achieved, are doing very well in that area that where you want to be, they're already there. So look at those people, go into LinkedIn and connect with those people and follow the things that they're doing, and even see how they got to where they are. And just continuously keep learning and pushing yourself and enhancing those skills to get you there. And yeah, don't take any feedback as don't take it too personal. At the end of the day, you're doing this for yourself, and whatever someone tells you, just take it as a positive thing and look into it and see if you can improve on those areas. So yeah, that's what I have to add on that.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mariama. So we close our topic of discussion this morning. So Peter, please, can you stop the recording? So Peter.
Yeah,